And I'm live with Amber for her to give the review of my stage play Wilma and Rena, but without giving too many spoilers away. So Amber, what do you think of my stage play?
It was really well written. The characters were easy to connect with. They were interesting. They had lots of layers to them, which I think made them really easy to relate to and connect to.
You say easy to connect to, but Wilma is a little bit... she can be a little bit extreme.
But I think the fact that you show so many different layers to her makes her easy to relate to and connect to.
Right. Do you want to give some...
And probably all different types of people could connect to.
Oh, excellent.
Right? Because there's so many different layers that you're showing to.
Well, because I'm so like immersed in it and I like worked on it for such a long time, what different sides to Wilma do you see, and Rena as well?
Well, Wilma, you kind of see like everything to her. She's got like all these like tough, hard-hitting sides, and then she's got these really like empathetic, caring sides for people that she like loves, and like softer sides. You know, she's almost seems like she's got little. She's a character that seems like she has bits and pieces of everything in her. She seems like the most complex character in the whole story. To me, anyway.
Yeah. Now, a little secret is there's quite a bit of like Wilma is like a weird version of me that's like deep down in my unconscious, like an extreme like she might be the part of me that is where people that might think he's an ENTP. It's like if I was a little bit, then maybe it would be a little bit like Wilma. Like she can be a little bit more like an exaggerated version of like certain aspects. I suppose.
Yeah.
Are there any particular bits that you can remember?
The characters all went really well together too. They had a really good dynamic together. I liked all of their storylines that they had together. Went really well.
Thanks. And of the other characters, which characters did you like the most? I think you liked voiceover lady.
I liked the voiceover lady. Yeah, she's pretty fun.
And there was Footnote Lady. Do you want to tell the audience what Footnote Lady is?
Well, I don't. The reason that I liked them was they added like, I don't know, a comedic breaks to some of the more like serious parts of it.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about it is that, like in the middle, maybe it got a little bit too meta. But I think you're the kind of person that likes that sort of thing because you've like read Vonnegut and things like that.
I really like that stuff. But I mean, that's one of the reasons I really enjoy the writing too.
Yeah, so it might be something that is. It's almost like did it to like try and get all the meta stuff out of my system because it contains a lot of meta.
Yeah, but I still think even the characters are relatable enough that you can enjoy it.
Yeah, and so part of the thing, folks, is that even though like the reality that they're in is not, it's that I've tried to make sure that the psychological realism is more important than like the reality that they're in.
Yeah.
And it relates to other stories within the. We have one viewer. Thank you, one viewer. We have other stories within the saga, and so this is why the channel is called Vaseland. So it's easier, more. I mean, originally this channel was called. I think it was Vaseland, and then it was this YouTube channel was called Vaseland, and then it went to my Google name of Ben David. But you can't search Google for Ben David because there's too many. There's even a woman called Ben David. So I ended up changing it to Ben Vaselan, and then Google was like, "Are you sure people do change their surname? But are you sure? Oh yes, I've changed my surname from David to Vaselan." So Ben Vaselan is much easier to find on YouTube. Are there any particular bits that you found funny that you can remember, or maybe scenarios? But don't give the plot away too much.
Well, like my favorite part of all of it was the very end piece where they're kind of discussing how they all relate to each other.
Oh, that's okay.
The end.
Yeah, well,
and that whole piece was really comedic.
Oh, thanks. Now, do you want to tell the audience about how you actually felt during the middle of it, and like what you were asking me? Because you were concerned about the characters.
I felt pretty emotional about how everything's going to turn out towards the end of it, if everybody was going to be okay.
Yeah, so that is pretty much the only spoiler, folks. It has a happy ending.
I get very connected to characters when I read stuff. So.
Right. So, folks, at the moment, it has one review on the website. It'll probably have another one quite soon from Amber. And you can read the first 10 pages of the play. And it starts with the opening scene in the bar, where they encounter a lech. And that scene was based on a real-life event of an associate of mine in Australia. Rena, the oft-mentioned ESFJ person, and the character in the play is based on her, and a lot of her lines, like lines from real life, 3 or 4 lines from real life, like made it into the stage play. And the stage play has things like a stage split screen. Tried to work that in at the end, but that was sort of like, it wasn't initially done as a staged split screen. What I can do is show the audience. So if you talk for about 10 seconds, Amber, 10 to 20 seconds, I'll try and get my my stage play index cards to show people.
I do. I wish we'd see more of Ben's character though. A little bit more of Ben's character.
Right.
But Wilma was by far my favorite character.
Right.
Thing.
Right. So this was for actually doing like a short show reel of a particular scene, and so this was a scene where it's like, and I'll just switch the camera feed. Like, can you see there, folks? Buy one, get one free, super lube, good stuff, Hugh Hefner. Friction burns of history, 100% satisfaction. And like, this was like just me like doing like different shots on and like the tubes being caught. This was for a while ago. This is like 2009, but it never got shot. And like how it would be done, that scene, you know, with the 2 tubes of lube, that particular scene. And Wilma looking in the bin. You can draw better than me, Amber. Tripod put to shot. Her like how she then looks into the bin. Eyeline. What we got here? When she throws the 2 tubes. Oh yeah. I cut that card out. So she was looking, because Amber's keen on seeing the process. I think these were the cards. Yes, well, these were all the cards for the stage play that I did when I was converting the stage play, the screenplay. into the stage play form. Like, how would I stage it on a, like multiple set areas? And you can see there, like for the awards scene. And by then I had a split screen idea. But so you can see that lots of all of the cards done. I'll send those to, because Amber's interested in this kind of thing. Oh, there's the convention hall where I cut out the convention scene because it would have made Act 1 too long. There we go. So lots of well, so the idea of like splitting the stage play up like in different areas. So staging is quite difficult. And then, oh, why has it got pencil on there? It's got pencil on there because I was, oh, will it focus? Oh. Oh, there it's focused. Right. So it's like, so anyhow, technical stuff of the stage play. So like, because that was the difficult part. It was like how to do it in like multiple sets on one stage, and like all the costume changes. I had to come up with things like Wilma going from scene to the next scene, and it's like it's a year later, and she's just happened to be wearing the same business suit. Things like that, and like the voiceover lady commenting on, and like having a novel dry cleaning system, and all these sorts of things. Right, so I think that's about it. We don't want to make this.
But that humor is really well done.
Oh, thank you. So for the kind of people that like metafiction, they should like it, and hopefully, you know, even the SJs should like Wilma, especially her politics, because she's very forthright about her political views. Very forthright, and she has like little rants. Like she had a rant about Federalist Paper 42, and so that was quite good. So what about? Yeah, I'll put so that there's little bits. So, folks, here it is. You can get it on ludo.com. Now, what I'll probably do is I'll change some of the wording on the back because there's like a couple of too many bitches on the back, so I better remove those and change them to hussy because you know a little bit. But I've got to watch that. So. I don't know if there's anything else to say apart from to ask Amber, did you do that painting behind you, the one with showing the beach?
It's a photograph.
Oh, it's a photograph.
Yeah.
All right, but that is your NF dream thingy.
Yeah.
Above it, right? Right then. So, so folks, the first 10 pages you can read for free at lulu.com. So, anything else you want to say about it, Amber?
It's well worth the read. I'm still thinking about the characters.
Ah, right. I'll leave it at there, folks. I'll log out. Bye bye.